Sweet Home Season 3 is exciting, but it cannot make the same mistake as Season 2 when it comes to Song Kang's Hyun. Following the show's strong debut on Netflix in 2020, Sweet Home was renewed for 2 additional seasons. As a result, whereas Season 2 took 3 years to premiere, Sweet Home Season 3 will be released not too long after the previous one, making it one of the most anticipated Netflix K-dramas of 2024. Season 3 is expected to pick up right where Season 2 left off, building up from Hyunsu's return and the massive Eunhyuk twist. Considered one of the best K-dramas on Netflix, Sweet Home is based on a webtoon of the same name. Whereas the first season followed the webtoon relatively closed, Season 2 was mainly an original story, as most of the source material had been covered already. As such, it can be difficult to predict what will happen next in Sweet Home. Still, there is one major mistake from Sweet Home 2 that the upcoming season cannot repeat, and it has to do with Hyunsu's role in the story. Sweet Home Season 3 needs to give Hyunsu a lot of screen time. Season 3 needs to make up for the lack of Hyunsu in Season 2. Sweet Home Season 3 must avoid Season 2's massive mistake and give Song Kang's Hyunsu a lot of screen time. Despite his importance to the story, Hyunsu only appeared in a handful of episodes of Season 2. The decision to show so little of Hyunsu in Season 2 while giving the new characters a lot of attention was met with criticism, and it is part of the reason why Sweet Home's return was not as well received as the show's debut. Fortunately, everything that has been revealed about Sweet Home 3 so far suggests it will see more of Hyunsu. Most of the first official Sweet Home Season 3 images featured Song Kang's character, further indicating that the show will shift the focus back to Hyunsu. Additionally, the first Sweet Home Season 3 clip shown as part of Netflix's 2024 K-content trailer also highlighted Hyunsu. Of course, it is impossible to predict how big of a role Hyunsu will have in Season 3 based on the first few images alone, but this is a promising update on the series after the disappointing absence of Song Kang's character in Season 2. Sweet Home Season 3 seems to be focusing more on the show's original characters, namely the residents of the Green Home who are still alive. Hyunsu, Eunhyuk, Eunyu, and Ui Myung are all back in Sweet Home's upcoming seasons, which will have a lot of characters to tackle. Between the names introduced in Season 1 and the ones who arrived in Season 2, Sweet Home now has an extensive set of characters, all of whom will have a role to play in what is being described as a grand finale for the show.